Detroit Rock City and Comerica Park on a Thursday night edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Jason Kipnis heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball one. Right side hit hard. Kinsler showing off his range. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Into the box, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
The tag, and he is out. Paul Goldschmidt gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Skied into very shallow right. Martinez over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Quinn comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Neuenhuis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Ground ball left side. Valencia takes it in. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number two.
Batting third,
Ryan Braun gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and two strikes.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Daniel Murphy will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
In the air now, out to right field. Martinez is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second. Danny Valencia will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun is there. He's got it, and there are two down now. Nick Markakis into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Verlander sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he is out on the tag. Miguel Cabrera strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. To 2-2 now. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Striding into the box, Brandon Moss. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that misses inside 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. And the count will be full. Bottom of the second here with no score. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him. Nick Castellanos stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. J.D. Martinez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Lays off 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Roberto Perez leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Martinez. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Tyler Naquin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Verlander gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. That's by him for strike 1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitter. He's not dancing around the zone.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
They just keep moving higher and higher up the ladder. If he keeps offering, why not?
Nope, upstairs.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Kirk Neuenhuis digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Alex Avila digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Alex.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Neuenhuis sprinting after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Into the windup and the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Quinn will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out. But he didn't see any pitches as well.
And the runner back safely. Sent on the ground out to second. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Ian Kinsler, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Line toward right center. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. Miguel Cabrera stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And the runner will get back standing.
Keeping him close.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Jason Kipnis will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced. So he's pitching very, very well right now.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. He'll swing it from the left side right here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Scorched to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Brandon Moss is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Designated hitter, Brandon Moss.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Neuenhuis moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Nick Castellanos is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. J.D. Martinez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Alex Avila is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Alex Avila.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Jose Iglesias steps up to the plate looking for a little revenge after getting hit with a pitch his first time up.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Looking to minimize the damage here. Quinn stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Markakis on the run, and that ends the inning. Daniel Murphy heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Martinez. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
Now batting, third baseman, Danny Valencia.
A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. And the Indians are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game. Danny Valencia is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Martinez is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for Cleveland,
Nick Markakis digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Weekly hit towards first. The tag, and he is out. Roberto Perez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Verlander into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's popped up out towards short right field. Kinsler is there for it, and the inning is over. Ian Kinsler will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance.
Ian Kinsler.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Markakis has it in his tracks. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ryan Braun will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
High in the air out to center field. Naquin has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Miguel Cabrera ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Tyler Naquin makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Runs up and gets this one down. Kinsler over to his left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting,
Kirk Nieuwenhuis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Verlander's ready. First pitch on the way. Tough started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Hit well on the ground to first. Glove by Cabrera, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Jason Kipnis will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brandon Moss will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the 6th.
Designated hitter, Brandon Moss.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Naquin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Nick Castellanos digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. J.D. Martinez stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Francisco Lindor will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit down the line at first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Verlander still with 1 earned run on his line through 6 1/3. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Daniel Murphy steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kinsler's there for it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Alex Avila steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
First pitch on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Digging in, Jose Iglesias. He drew a walk his first time up. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Markakis, still going back. He makes the running play. 2 down. Quinn gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Danny Valencia comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only...
Drilled on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Nick Markakis will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup there to start it out from Verlander. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. This is line to left. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
Up next,
Roberto Perez will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way outside. 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Ian Kinsler digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Leading off for the Tigers, number...
Zach McAllister is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Zach McAllister.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left, but a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for out number 1. Ryan Braun will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to center field. Naquin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Miguel Cabrera will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Neuenhuis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Tyler Naquin will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Sean Marshall will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Sean Marshall.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And Cabrera throws across the diamond for out number 1. Kirk Neuenhuis will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Abraham Almonte will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Abraham Almonte.
And that's swung on and missed for strike one. One out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. On the ground to the left side. Taken in by Castellanos. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out. Jason Kipnis will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike.
Well, he just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. And guys, the Tigers got a great start in this one out of the gentleman you see there, Justin Verlander. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run on just 1 hit. No errors. They left no runners on base. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Danny Salazar. He falls to 0-4. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Comerica Park, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.